we are reminded of Our Lady and St. Joseph taking the baby Jesus to the temple. And there Simeon gives this prophecy that a sword will pierce your own soul too. Notice that this sword is piercing not just her heart or her body, but into her very soul. And isn't it true, right? Some of us, we know as well, right? That like physical sufferings can be bad and really painful and awful. But there's emotional, psychological, spiritual sufferings that are even more, that are even worse. For Our Lady here and several times, and then of course including and leading up to the passion and death of Christ, she would suffer greatly. Not so much physically, but spiritually and emotionally, as she would watch her son suffer so much. Today, as we honor this Our Lady of Sorrows, it's a time for us to be mindful of how united Mary was with Jesus and how she shared in his passion in a real and true way. As Christ suffered, Mary suffered as well. Catherine Emmerich, she says in her visions that she saw Our Lady not only many tears in the sufferings, but also even just being overcome by sufferings and fainting, passing out, right? Because of the weight of all of this. For us, maybe it's something to think about for the people in our lives, right? Like Our Lady walked so closely with Christ, who she loves so much. How are we walking closely with those who we love very much? Our family, our friends, all the people that are in our lives. We too, like during times of joy, we want to share in their joy, right? We don't want to be the friend who gets jealous or envious, who's sees their friends some great blessing come to them, and all we can think about is ourselves. But we want to truly be able to share in their joy. Like that's awesome for you. I am truly so happy for you. And then also in times of suffering, in times of tragedy, in times of real pain, we too want to be there with them, not to say better you than me, but rather to say like, I am with you here. I will suffer with you. I will shed tears for you because I know how difficult this is. For us, maybe today as we look to Our Lady, who is more than a friend of Jesus, she's the mother of Christ, right? But we can reflect on our own friendship with God and also with other people. How do we share with them truly, right? How do we share in their joys? How do we share and walk with them very closely in the sufferings that come their